राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। Hare Krishna. Continuing our discussion from the third chapter, Krishna is the source of all incarnation, and we are discussing the very most important verse of Srimad Bhagavatam. This verse is said to be the Paribhasha Sutra. In technical term, it is called the Paribhasha Sutra. Sutra means that is in the form of a code, and Paribhasha means that which gives the very purpose of this scripture. Someone who has memorized this verse? How many of you tried to memorize it? Can you hear me? Is my voice low? Very good. Pranav, you did not memorize this verse. You should be knowing this verse.
Yes, Prabhuji, memorized.
So you should raise your hand. I asked how many of you have memorized the verse. Priyanka, you didn't find time? You're traveling?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Now
Hare.
I am in Srikshetra
Where are
Puri.
you? And you are in Puri? Jao, we can see Lord Jagannath behind you. Jao. Your photograph is there, just behind you. You are in Jagannath Puri. Jao.
Yes.
So please offer obeisances from our side also. Collectory from all of us.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Thank you. The very important verse. This is our Acharyas explained in great detail. Srila Jeev Goswami, Srila Sanatan Goswami, Srila Rup Goswami, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and before that, Srila Sridhar Goswami. Everyone established that this is the Paribhasha Sutra. We will discuss what is Paribhasha Sutra. It is, in English, it is also called the emperor verse. Emperor verse. Like you see, if there is a king, the emperor, so naturally, what is the function of all and everyone else? The military, the soldiers, the ministers, the treasury, everyone, the courtiers, everyone follows the king, isn't it? And if there is some disagreement or there is some difference, what is the position or what is to be done? That the others, those who are not following, they are made to follow. Because the king remains the king. So this verse is called the Paribhasha Sutra. Who will recite? पुरुषोत्तम, आपने याद नहीं किया? याद नहीं करोगे तो एक भी याद होगा नहीं.
याद किया प्रभु.
बोलिए.
एते चाम कलाम पुंसाम कृष्णास्तु भगवान स्वयं indrāri-vyākulaṁ लोकं मृḍayanti युगे युगे.
बहुत अच्छा. थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करिए.
एते चाम कलाम पुंसाम कृष्णास्तु भगवान स्वयं.
एते चा अंशा कला पुंसा. इसलिए मैंने कल अंशा और कला अच्छे से समझाने का प्रयास किया था. Pronunciation has to be clear and it should be able to give the meaning of the subject that we are discussing. Okay. So what does ete means?
Ete means, Prabhu, all the mentioned avataras.
Very good. Yeah. So whatever has been described by Srila Sutta Goswami, how many incarnations were there?
22, Prabhu.
Very good. Okay. Go ahead.
So, ete cha kalam punsam Krishnastu bhagavān svayam. All the mentioned avataras either plenary portions or the portions of the plenary portions. But Krishna is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. Indrāri-vyākulaṁ lokaṁ mṛḍayanti yuge yuge. Whenever there is disturbance by the theistic, then these avatars are there, and Lord takes incarnation to protect the theist.
Yes, very good. So this verse is speaking that whatever has been described so far, it has been ete so far. Ete also means that so far what has been described, and cha means that which has not been described. Because the incarnations are many, unlimited. Only 22 incarnations does not constitute the full incarnation list. So till now, whatever has been described, whoever has been described, and cha also means that which has not been described, that are not listed here. So either, as you said, they are cāṁśa or kalāḥ. Cāṁśa means the plenary portion or the expansions or the incarnations of the Lord. And kalāḥ means the expansion of the expansion. So, and puṁsaḥ means the Purusha incarnation, the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his Purusha incarnation. Ete ca cāṁśa-kalāḥ puṁsaḥ. So, either it is the cāṁśa or kalāḥ or even the puṁsaḥ or the Purusha incarnations. All of them are coming from an kṛṣṇas to bhagavān svayam. The source. So it distinguishes the word tu, kṛṣṇas tu, that is but. So amongst all the incarnations that have been listed, but Krishna. And what is kṛṣṇas tu? Bhagavān svayam. So here the acharyas are explaining, particularly Srila Jiva Goswami is explaining, that who is coming first? Krishna. So Krishna is the subject. And what is Krishna? Krishna is tu Bhagavān svayam. So it is Krishna who is known, who is the cause of all incarnations, who is the cause from whom all creation, maintenance and destruction happens. So that Krishna is Bhagavān. So what is more important here? Krishna's to Bhagavān swayam. Krishna is more important. Krishna is defining what is Bhagavān. It is not that Bhagavān is being defined and then we say Krishna is Bhagavān. There are many Ishwaras, but there are only one Supreme Personality of Godhead or one Parameshwara. And that Parameshwara is Krishna, who is Bhagavān. Okay, so we will go to Srila Prabhupada's purport. We studied the first paragraph of the purport yesterday. I will continue. All the above mentioned incarnations are either plenary portions or portions of the plenary portions of the Lord. But Lord Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. All of them, all these incarnations appear on planet Earth. Whenever there is disturbance created by the atheist, the Lord incarnates to protect the atheist. This is what Purushottam Prabhu shared. So we discussed paragraph, we'll go to the next paragraph. For example, and we discussed this point that different incarnations, the different form, and according to the function, the form and the potency is exhibited or released by the personality. For example, Lord Parshuram and Lord Narasimha displayed unusual opulence by killing the disobedient Kshatriyas 21 times. Lord Parshuram, of course, killed 21 times, but Lord Narasimha killed only once, killing the greatly powerful atheist Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was so powerful that even the demigods in other planets would tremble simply by the unfavorable raising of his eyebrows. The demigods in the higher level of material existence many times excel the most well-to-do human beings in longevity, beauty, health, wealth, paraphernalia, and all other respects. Still, they were afraid of Hiranyakashipu. Thus, we can simply imagine how powerful Hiranyakashipu was in this material world. But even Hiranyakashipu was cut into small pieces by the nails of Lord Narasimha. This means that anyone materially powerful cannot stand the strength of the Lord's nail. Similarly, Janmadya displayed the Lord's power to kill all the disobedient kings powerfully situated in their respective areas. So, this is about Lord Parshuram. Lord Parshuram's father is named as, he is a great sage called Janmadagya. So he is the son of Janma Adagni. Yeah, the Janma Adagni is the sage. So the Lord displayed power to kill the disobedient, powerful king. The materially powerful cannot stand the strength of Lord's nail. Similarly, to kill all the powerfully situated in their respective states. The Lord's empowered incarnation, Narad and plenary incarnation, Varaha, as well as the indirectly empowered Lord Buddha, created faith in the mass of people. The incarnations of Rama and Dhanvantari displayed his fame. Lord Balram, Mohini, and Vamana. The incarnations of Ram Dhanvantari displayed his fame, and Balram, Mohini, and Vamana exhibited his beauty. Dattatreya, Matsya, Kumar, and Kapila exhibited his transcendental knowledge. Nar and Narayan Rishi exhibited his renunciation. So all different indirectly or directly empowered incarnation of the Lord manifested different features. But Lord Krishna, the primeval Lord, exhibited the complete features of Godhead. And thus it is confirmed that he is the source of all incarnations. And the most extraordinary feature exhibited by Lord Krishna was his internal energetic manifestation of his pastime with the cowherd girls. His love, his pastime with the gopis are all display of transcendental existence, bliss, and knowledge, although they are manifested apparently as sex love. The specific attraction of his pastime with the gopis should never be misunderstood. The Bhagavatam relates these transcendental pastimes in the 10th canto, and in order to reach the position to understand the transcendental nature of Lord Krishna's pastime with the gopis, the Bhagavatam promotes the student gradually in 9 other cantos. So it is explained that how the other incarnations, they exhibit some of the features of the Supreme Lord. According to Srila Jiva Goswami's statement, in accordance with authoritative sources, Lord Krishna is the source of all other incarnations. It is not that Lord Krishna has any source of incarnations. So Krishna is the source of all others, but no one in the creation is the source of Krishna. All the symptoms of the Supreme Truth are present in full and present in the person of Lord Krishna. All the symptoms of the Supreme Truth are present in the person of Lord Krishna. And in Bhagavad Gita, the Lord emphatically declares that there is no truth greater than or equal to himself. In this stanza, the word svayam is particularly mentioned to confirm that Lord Krishna has no other source than himself. Although in other places the incarnations are described as bhagavān because of their specific functions, nowhere they are declared to be the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In this stanza, the word svayam signifies the supremacy of the samam bonam. Big. Okay, one more paragraph is there. So this is a philosophy Srila Prabhupada is discussing, is explaining the philosophy based on the commentary of the Acharyas, that how Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. According to Srila Jiva Goswami's statement in accordance with authoritative sources, Lord Krishna is the source of all other incarnation. It is not that Lord Sri Krishna has any source of incarnation. All the symptoms of the Supreme Truth are present in full in the person of Lord Sri Krishna. It is very important that all the symptoms of Supreme Truth are present in full, are present in the person of Lord Sri Krishna. And in the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord emphatically declares that there is no truth greater or equal to himself. This verse you all know. Who can recite this verse from Bhagavad Gita? That there is no truth which is superior to Lord Sri Krishna. Yes, Pradeep?
మత్తాపరాతరం నాన్యాత్ కించిదస్తి ధనంజయ మై సర్వమిదం ప్రోతం సూత్రే మణిగణియే.
Yes, very good. Thank you. This samam bonam, Krishna is one without the second. He himself expanded in various parts, portion and particles as swayam roop. Okay, 1 minute, there is some plan. Although in other places the incarnation is described as Bhagwan because of their specific functions, nowhere are they declared to be the Supreme Personality. In this stanza, the word swayam signifies the supremacy of the samam bonam. The samam bonam is the highest position, the topmost. The samam bonam, Krishna, is one without a second. That means there is no parallel. There is no one equal, or there is no one higher than him. So the samam bonam, Krishna is one without a second. He himself has expanded himself in various parts, portions and particles as swayam roop, swayam prakash, tad ekatma prabhav, vaibhav, vilas, avatar, avesh, and jiva, all provided with innumerable energies just suitable to the respective persons and personalities. So these are the ways how Krishna expands. It is given in great detail in the discourse of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Srila Rupa Goswami and also to Sanatana Goswami. Learned scholars in transcendental subjects have carefully analyzed the Samam Bonam Krishna to have 64 principal attributes. All the expansions or categories of the Lord possess only some percentage of these attributes. So, this is why Sri Rupa Goswami is giving the percentage. So, Prabhupada is explaining here that all the expansion or categories of the Lord possess only some percentage of these attributes. But Sri Krishna is the possessor of the attribute cent percent. So Krishna is cent percent. Now from here we will see. And his personal expansion such as Swayam Prakash and Tad Ek Atma up to the categories of Taras who are Vishnu Tattva possess up to 93% of these transcendental attributes. Lord Shiva, who is neither Avatar nor Avesh, nor in between them, possess almost. So please keep noting, Krishna is 100% and the personal expansion which is known as the Swayam Prakash or Tadekatma Rupam, they are in the category of 93%. Swayam Prakash, Tadekatma, so expansion, the Vishnu Tattva, they exhibit only 93% of the transcendental attributes. Lord Shiva, who is neither Avatar nor Avesh, nor in between them, possesses almost 84% of the attributes. But the Jivas or the individual living being in different status of life possess only up to the limit of 78% of the attributes. This 78% is applicable to whom? Are you with me? What is the ratio given by Srila Rupa Goswami? Anyone? Anyone remembers the, yeah? Yes, Pranav?
78% is for Brahma.
Or the Jivas? Jivas who can perfect. Okay. Next. How much is Shiva?
It is given here na 84%.
Yeah, 84%. And you know the qualities?
No, Prabhuji.
100% means 64 kalas. That is Krishna. He manifests all 64. That is complete. That is why Srila Rupa Goswami writes cent percent. So the next level is Lord Vishnu. What is the percentage?
93.
93. Yes. So 93 is how much less? 7 less. Yeah, what out of 64, 4 means what? 7% only. So what are the 4 attributes which is exclusive for Krishna, which makes Krishna become the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Yes, Sonika?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, it is Venu Madhurya, Roop Madhurya, Leela Madhurya, and
Madhurya, Prem. With Lord Vishnu, one cannot have that kind of loving relationship. Not possible. So these four, these are extraordinary rasa. Actually, Krishna exhibits the full rasa, which is not exhibited by anyone else. So it is, Krishna is the kṛṣṇas tu bhagavān svayam. Acharya has explained in great detail that it is not that Krishna is emanating and appearing from Vishnu, rather he is the source of Vishnu. And he is manifesting full opulence of Bhagavan. He is not manifested even by Lord Vishnu. Okay. And then who is next? What is the percentage and how many qualities? Boli? It is 55 by Lord Shiva. And then 50 by Jiva in its perfect form. So it will become 50 by 64 is how much? Calculate. How much is 50 by 64? Comes to 78%. This is how this is given by Srila Rupa Goswami. Prabhupada in some of his lectures, he explains this position, how Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He exhibits all the rasas incomplete. And no one else exhibits it in any other incarnation. So that also proves that kṛṣṇas tu bhagavān svayam. Okay. But the jivas or the individual living beings in different statuses of life possess up to the limit of 78% of the attributes. In the conditioned state of material existence, the living being possesses this attribute in very minute quantity, varying in terms of the pious life of the living being. The most perfect of all living being is Brahma, the supreme administrator of one universe. He possesses 78% of the attributes in full. So if one exhibits 78%, which is 50 qualities, then he is the most perfect in the human form of life. So that means most of us are below, much below the 78%. Is it clear? बोलो समझ में आ रहा है? The living being can never possess attributes like Shiva, Vishnu, or Lord Krishna. A living being can become godly by developing these 78% transcendental attributes in fullness. But he can never become a god like Shiva, Vishnu, or Krishna. He can become a Brahma in due course. The godly living beings who are residents of the planets in the spiritual sky are the eternal associates of God. In different spiritual planets called the Haridham and the Mahesh Dham, the abode of Lord Krishna is above all other spiritual planets. There is a very beautiful diagram. We will discuss it maybe tomorrow. That how this creation is and what is the hierarchy. Who stands where and why. The abode of Lord Krishna above all other spiritual planet is called Krishnalok or Golok Vrindavan. And the perfected living being, by developing 78% of the above attributes in fullness, can enter the planet of Krishnalok after leaving the present material body. Very big statement, Srila Prabhupada is giving very powerful statement. That how and when will the jiva be qualified to enter into the spiritual world? I'll have to stop here. Is there any question or any discussion? This is the emperor verse. So if you see all scriptures, all verses should admit in line with what this verse is speaking. Srimad Bhagavatam is the conclusion of all the scriptures. And the conclusion of Srimad Bhagavatam is this verse. That kṛṣṇas tu bhagavān svayam. Hare Krishna. Will anyone has any question? Any doubt? Yes, Sonika.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, as you mentioned that it is the conclusion of Srimad Bhagavatam, but it is just the beginning. So why the conclusion has been mentioned?
Yeah, it is not. You are right. It is not the conclusion. Actually, the Bhagavatam circumambulates or concludes on this verse. Actually, this is the Paribhasha Sutra. Paribhasha Sutra means that, technically I'll speak, that Srila Jiva Goswami calls this verse as Paribhasha Sutra of Srimad Bhagavatam. Paribhasha Sutra of any book is stated only once, generally in the beginning, provides the key for proper understanding the entire work and governs even a great literature that contains millions of statements. Srimad Bhagavatam describes the ultimate face of the absolute truth and the supreme goal of life. It is not a random collection of stories, hence the seriousness of subject matter of Bhagavatam demands to be prefaced by a Paribhasha Sutra. So this is the one verse which establishes the ultimate position of Krishna. And the entire presentation of Srimad Bhagavatam is there to support this verse. As what is the purpose of all the soldiers? The purpose of all the soldiers is to follow the king, to follow the directives or the command of the king. So similarly, everything else in the scripture is following the command of this verse. And what is the command of this verse? That kṛṣṇas tu bhagavān svayam. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji, clear. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Please forgive me, because I am not in my normal way. I'm completely exhausted, not able to continue. From tomorrow, I'll break my schedule. I'll take some rest. The body is completely exhausted. Not able to, be in normal discussing mood. I'll again explain this verse tomorrow, possibly. Hare Krishna. So I'll have to end here. Thank you very much. For last few months, somehow, very little sleep. And there has been no opportunity to sleep during the day. Day begins at 3:30, normally ends after 10. So I'm not able to do this service properly. But I'll try to improve from tomorrow and be prepared, take little rest, so that I'm able to concentrate. I'm not able to concentrate. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada.